Good morning, my name's Julie from salessewunique, and I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. Well, welcome to my February vlog week 4. It's a bit of a mouthful that first thing in the morning. Yes, well it's Saturday and as you can see I'm down at the shop. I just had to go to the post office and it was sort of a quick rush to get down to the post office to catch the collection for Saturday morning, so I've done that. Not sure what I'm doing today. Hopefully I'm going to get a bit of sewing done. We thought we might have been going out today, but the weather's really windy. It's horrible out there again. Sun's out like, but it's still very, very windy. So I think it's going to be. Can you hear all that? That's the noise. That must be upstairs. Yeah. Oh, we'll probably be popping out to the shops later on. We need a few things. We've run out of a few things, and I'm going to pop into Home Bargains, I think, because I've seen online somebody had got some of the jars, and they've got bunny ears on the top of the jars, and they are so sweet. So I want to go and see if I can get one of them. I did buy one from Home Bargains, I think it was last year, and it got a full-size bunny on the top, and it's gorgeous. And at the minute it's sat in my craft room on the windowsill with washi tape in, and it's lovely. So I thought I'm going to go and see if I can get one with the bunny ears on. But other than that, I am not certain what I'm going to do. I know I wasn't going to start another pair of socks since I've got a couple more whips to finish, but I think I can get away with casting on a new pair actually, because as you know, the beginning of March is going to be our Beatrix Potter month, and I thought, well, why not cast on some socks using a Beatrix Potter colourway. And this colourway is, what is it now, Mrs. Tiggywinkle. So they're all sort of pinks and greys, and there's a bit of brown in there somewhere. So that's my excuse. I need it for the photo thing, don't I, really? So yes, I mean, you never know, I might get a complete pair of socks finished in March, which, you know, will be good. Well, I still need to work on my other socks though, but never mind. So I think this next week it's going to be sewing. I'm trying to get a bit more filming done because I failed a bit miserably last week. I didn't really film a great deal, which is alright. I'm hoping this week to get more done. Anyhow, I'll catch you all a bit later on. Well, we're just about to head out now. We're going to the shops. We're going to TK Maxx and Home Bargains, so I will take you with me. I'm looking for some Easter things. Exciting stuff. thought I'd show you a little shopping haul. I went out shopping. I was only going to go to TK Maxx and what was it, Home Bargains. We ended up going around quite a few shops, and as usual, came back with bags of stuff. Mind you, I needed a few bits and pieces for the kitchen. I had to go and get some icing sugar and things like that because I'd run out. Anyhow, I went into TK Maxx. They've got all their Easter things in, all these bunnies. It was absolutely gorgeous in there. Anyhow, I managed to pick up this gorgeous Easter mug. Well, Easter mug is bunny mug. And that was £3.99, which I didn't think was too bad because I had got one very similar to this in more browns and it was £6.99. So I've got that. It's a nice big mug, perfect for my Yorkshire tea. And also, I didn't get this from TK Maxx. I think this came from Home Bargains, but it's gorgeous floral design and I think it goes quite well with that mug. And I did get some muffin cakes as well from Home Bargains that are floral that go with that. I forgot to bring them in. Right, yeah, them. So they are really lovely. They're perfect. So I think come Easter, I'll be making some Easter muffins with these, so they'll look nice. And the other thing I got from TK Maxx, if you can hear that cat, that's Elsa, is this absolutely gorgeous little bowl with a little bunny peeking out, and it's a flower. So I think what I'm going to do in that is probably put a few Easter eggs in to sit on the table or something, or in the kitchen throughout Easter. I don't think the eggs will last very long because knowing my lot, they'll be dipping in every time they pass. But this little bowl cost, it was only £6.99, and that, I just love that bunny peeking out. So cute. I love TK Maxx. I haven't really been in much since last year, but yeah, it's brilliant, lovely place. And also I got two little pastel sort of pottery bunnies, and these were only £3.99. So these will look nice in the kitchen. Excuse the noise, I'll just get one out. But how sweet is that? So I'm looking forward to decorating up for Easter soon. Can't wait. And the other thing I got from TK Maxx is this bunny. I thought that'll be nice on the windowsill or on the side. But they've got loads of different kinds of bunnies in there. They've got some other porcelain bunnies which are quite big, but they're all crazed now. I don't know if that's the style, they're meant to be like that, but to me that's not really right, and so I didn't buy them. But this one is just a nice size and it's big enough for me to store, because I don't have a lot of room for storing things, so I've got to be careful on what I buy. Where else? What else have I got? The next place we went into, we popped into the works and there wasn't much in there, and I got a pack of papier-mâché decorations. So there's a bunny, there's a chick, there's a bunny head. So I'm going to decorate these up with some papers and then they can hang in my tree, because I have got some nice glass baubles, egg shaped, last year from the range, so I'll be able to decorate my tree up pretty soon. Where did we go next? Aldi. I picked up some chocolate bunnies, and these are filled with salted caramel, and I think these cost £2.99, I think. They look nice. And we did go into the range. Didn't really get much from there. I haven't got what I wanted, but I did pick up some seeds for the garden. So these are all mixed sort of flowers, because this year I want to have some flowers in my garden, and I just thought, I just fancied wildflowers, so you can just scatter your seeds in. So I'm going to mix these all together probably and just pop them in the new flower beds, because I need some new flower beds. Mine are falling to pieces now because they are, oh, when did we have them? I think we had them, Kevin built them in what, about 2008, and they've been going a bit over the last probably 3 years, but I think this year they've got to be replaced. So I might have some deeper ones, which will be good. And we'll probably have some, grow some veggies out there as well. I'd like to get some courgettes in, and what else? Some salad stuff really for the summer. And Adele wants to do pumpkins. We have grown pumpkins before and they did turn out okay. But we left it sat on the side in the kitchen too long, so it went wrong. But it did work. The only thing that doesn't really work in my garden is growing strawberries. Oh, we absolutely love strawberries, but I've had like a little strawberry bed before now. I think the camera's moving. Yeah, we've had a strawberry bed before, and you can guarantee either Elsa or Charlie will go and sleep in the strawberry bed and mess all the plants up. The birds have eaten the strawberries, there's been mice eating the strawberries, so we never end up with anything. I think a few years ago, when the grandkids came round, they all got one strawberry each, and that was it. So I've given up on strawberries. Anyhow, we went into B&M and I got this lovely mug set, and this is, what's it called? Mummy and Me 2-pack mug set. So I said to Adele, when we're filming now on its podcast day, that's my mug and that's her mug, so we can have a cup of tea while we're filming. But these are really sweet, because it'll say on it, I love you this much, somebody loves you, which is really sweet. And for £3, you can't go wrong at that, can you? What else did I get? Well, this is not very exciting. But I bought a pail. Because while I was in TK Maxx, they've got an egg tray. And it looked really good, and I thought, I was going to make one of those a few years ago and I never got round to it. So I decided that this year I'm going to make an egg tray out of little eggs. But trying to find a medium-sized egg that will fit on my tray, can't find them anywhere. And yet most of the shops have got Easter eggs in. The Poundland and all that have got Easter eggs in, and they've got the tiny ones and they've got the refillable shells. But I don't want them. I want glitter eggs that are about that size, like a proper egg size. So I'm still looking. So I'm looking forward to actually doing that as a project. What else have I got? I think that's really all I can show you at the moment. There's not, I don't think there's anything else. No. So I hope you enjoyed that little shopping haul. If you forgot, there's one more thing that you can see, it's that here. I went into Lidl looking for some more succulents. Cat here, stop it. That's Charlie and Elsa. And they've all gone, haven't they? I thought it's typical, just because I need some succulents, no more. Anyhow, they've got aloe vera plants, and I've been wanting an aloe vera plant for ages. Never seen one before. And here's mine. I think I'm going to repot it. It's had practically a bowl full of water overnight because it was so dry. I don't think they look after me now, dear, at all. But oh, I love the feel of these leaves. Are so soft. I haven't got a clue how to look after it, so I'll be having a look online to see what I'd have to do with it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to repot it. Yeah, so if anybody's got one and you've got any hints or tips, please share them with me, because I could do with every little I could do with help on how to look after it basically. But no, this was probably the best one in the bunch. I mean, I've got quite a few there, and I think people have been feeling them and messing with them, so a lot of the stems were broken, but this seemed to be the nicest one, and it's all nice and soft. I don't want to squeeze it too much, but it's just so nice. And this piece here is quite hard, and that one. So I'm going to find a nice place for this to go, probably draft free somewhere. My camera seems to be moving on the tripod. Come back. There we go. That's it. Oh dear, I better go. That's Elsa, she's whining. I knew there was something else I wanted to show you. I bought some artificial flowers. I haven't had artificial flowers for years, and I was in Home Bargains and they got some lovely ones, so I picked up 2 bunches. That's Charlie. I'll be back in a minute. All he wanted was to go outside. He's only just come in, little monkey. See if it's not adults, it's cats. Constant interruptions. Anyhow, yes, I got cream roses and lilac peonies, which the colour scheme goes perfectly in my kitchen. And I've got a glass jug, which I bought from the charity shop years ago. Absolutely love it. And these just look beautiful. They're just sat in my kitchen now, and I love them. They're perfect, and they actually look quite real. I think they're peonies. I love peonies. I've got a peony bush in my garden, and they're like, oh, cerise pink, and they've been in my garden for, well, they were here when we moved in, and we've been here over 30 years, and it's still going strong. The only trouble is they don't last very long. They tend to bloom in May, and you can guarantee it rains. As soon as my peonies are starting to flower, it rains. So yes, I decided to buy some artificial ones for a change, and I really like these. And at least I know while they're sat on the side, the cats aren't going to get up on the windowsill and nibble them. Because before now I've had Charlie and Elsa, who have been on the windowsill in the front room trying to eat my flowers. And I certainly don't want to poison them or anything. So yeah. So that's it now. That's my shopping haul. So I hope you enjoy seeing what I bought. So there is more, but enough. I think enough's enough. I don't want to bore you. And good morning. It's Monday. It's chucking down rain, and you can probably hear the rain on the conservatory roof. I'm really pleased to say I'm not going out today. I have a day at home. There's no school run, there's no going to the shop, no post office today. So I am going to sew. I'm going to hide in my craft room, and I am sewing. But first, if you remember, either on last week's vlog or the week before, I bought a vase, a big vase that looked like a wine glass that I was going to make a terrarium with. Well, I've got some more plants, I've got some soil, I've got some other bits and pieces, so I am going to put my terrarium together this morning. So I will show you how I do it. It'll be sort of, I'll speed it up a little bit so it doesn't get too boring, because I don't know how long it will take me to do. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. Well, I'm in my sewing room and having fun. It's a applique today on the bunnies, and I've got my flask of my travel cup of Yorkshire tea, so I'm sorted. I have my favourite music playing, and at the minute I'm listening to Buddy Holly. Oh, it's so windy outside. The wind really got up again. I seem to spend my days windswept at the minute. I don't know. Well, I've had a good day in my sewing room today. It's now 6 o'clock in the evening and I've been outside since 10 o'clock this morning. Oh, that's my lights flashing. I'll turn the camera on a little bit. Yeah, I've got quite a bit done. Been sewing on the bunny bags, so I've been doing applique today. That seems to have taken me ages, and I'm really tired now. My eyes are aching, my fingers are sore. So I'm just sitting down now, frothy coffee, and I'm going to watch a bit of TV or something, and then it's time to get tea on. So I'll see you all again soon. Well, I'm still down at work. Normally I'd have left by now, but I'm on the school run today, but later because he's at an after school club today. So I've just been to the post office with Etsy orders, and it's absolutely freezing outside, and I'd say it's rain, but I think it's a bit sleety at the minute, and of course I've got bad hair again. What with the wet, the wind, no brolly. Roll on the nice weather. Well, I've had a busy day today. Been getting a few bits cut out because, as you all know, Beatrix Potter Week starts on Sunday, so looking forward to that. So I've been using up some of the fabrics that I've got, and that's one of them. So these are going to be small bags, so hopefully I'll get these done this week, and then they'll pop in my Etsy shop at the weekend. That's one with like fairies on. They're all going to have a cream lining. This one is a Tilda fabric with the little flowers on, which is very sweet. I like that one. And this one's Beatrix Potter. So that's that one. And I'm going to cut a Mrs. Tiggy Winkle one out as well, maybe tonight. So I'm going to have plenty of stitching to do, and then I will be starting some of the quilt squares that I'm doing. I might get that started tomorrow. Just depends what I'm doing, but yes. Well, it's pancake day today, so I am making pancakes, and the recipe I'm using is out of the Bureau book, and it's called a pouring batter. And all you need basically is plain flour, salt, egg, and then you can either have just milk or milk and water, and you just mix it all together and beat it up. I don't know if I'll be tossing pancakes though. I'm not really good at that. I'll probably end up losing it. off the pancake. The pancakes tasted fine. I had a bit of trouble with them sticking this time, which I don't normally have a problem. So I don't know what I've done wrong, but they're all done. They taste fine. I'm afraid I'm old school. I like sugar and lemon juice on mine, and that's it. I don't do chocolate spread or anything like that, or fruit. I just like basic pancakes. But I like chocolate spread and fruit on waffles. That's fine. But no, so happy Pancake Day, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed your pancakes. Starting something new tonight. It's still on the sort of bird theme. Bird feathers and cages. Well, good morning. It's, what day are we on? Oh, it's Thursday today. I'm forgetting where I am. I've just got to work, so it's just 10 o'clock and it's absolutely freezing outside. Lovely sunny day, bit breezy. We don't have any snow. There's other people not far away from me that's got snow, but we don't have any. We don't tend to get much snow where I live. It has to come down pretty hard in surrounding areas before we get it. So I do hope we get some. I can stop at home there. I don't have to come out if it snows. Anyhow, I'm wearing my nice colourful scarf today. This was the first item I knit about 4 years ago when I first got back into knitting, and I just bought a few minis. And yeah, if I can find my pattern, I'll put the link down below. It's somebody called Amber from America. I can't think what her last name is, but I will try and find the pattern out, and I'll pop it down below. And I've got my fingerless gloves on. So Sue, if you're watching, thank you. They are brilliant, and I am still wearing them. I had these in a swap package from Sue. I think it was 2018 Christmas swap we had, and yeah, I try and keep them in my handbag because I'm a devil for forgetting where I put them. The only time they're not in my bag is if they're on the radiator drying out when I've got wet. But these are so nice. They are so warm. They fit so well, and I've worn them quite a lot since I had them. And the yarn is, what does she crochet it in? Boutique Elements, I think it is. I think it is. I'll just check just to make sure. Yes, it is Boutique Elements. It's 80% acrylic and 20% wool, and they come in 50-gram balls. And yeah, they're so nice. Keeping my finger, well, not my fingers, but they're keeping my hands nice and warm. So yeah, thank you. I love them. Yeah. Well, I've got my Yorkshire tea. I think I need it to warm myself up a little bit. It's not too cold in the shop today, but obviously when you've been walking, you warm up a bit, don't you? And as I've got to work now, and I cool down, I'll probably feel the chill in the shop. So once I've finished filming, I'm going to get the fan heater on again. But yeah, today I'm sewing actually. I've got this little pile of bags to finish off because I took everything home last night. Thought, oh, I'll sit and sew these, which I did. One I forgot to take the lining fabric up for. The second one I found a fault in the lining fabric, so that had to go. And yeah, that's it. Then I hadn't got any lining fabric for the other one, so I actually managed to get 2 bags completed last night. But the rest of them are good to go actually. So I just need to cut some more lining fabric out. So once I've got that done, they won't take long to put together. I've been doing some filming as well for the Beatrix Potter quilt that I'm making. So it's going to be one of the tutorials. That's what I've been doing. So yes, I just need to edit it, which I might do tonight, and then if I need to add any other bits in, I can do. Because I found yesterday while I was doing, I was trying to hold the camera in my hand and trying to show with my other hand, and I think I went a bit sort of all over the place. So yes, I might have to do a little bit of editing and pop in some other clips in. And then last night when I was at home, I mean obviously you'll see when you watch the tutorial that obviously the lighting's changed because I was at home. I hadn't got my tripod, had I? Because my tripod's here with me at the shop. And the other one I've got is the big heavy one, that's the overhead one, which is too faffy to be carting outside. So I've left the panel as it is, and I might continue with it tonight or tomorrow afternoon because I want to try and get it finished because I want to start on the next one. I mean, the quilt's not going to be complete in the month of March, I don't think I can. I don't think I'm that fast. But, you know, I'm going to give it a good go. I mean, I know there's not everybody's into Beatrix Potter, but it's, at the end of the day, they are tutorials, so you can use whatever fabric you want. So if you've never done quilting before, yeah, please just watch. I'm doing quilt as you go as well. Somebody did ask for that, a tutorial on that, so I thought, well, I'll do quilt as you go. Any other things that people have asked for, I'm going to try and put them into this quilt, so there'll be lots of different things. It's basically going to be a technique quilt. I mean, I like technique quilts. So yeah, so I'm going to go and have my tea now and get on with some sewing. So I'll catch you again later. Just had a yarn delivery, so it looks like I'm going to be pretty busy, but I'm not doing it today. I think I'll save that for Friday or the weekend. Mind you, I've got some sock yarn in there somewhere. Well, I've had a busy day of sewing. Managed to get all my bags finished. That's one good thing. So I'm all bundled up, ready to go out into the car. I'm on the school run, and then we're going to the ice cream parlour. I can't see me having ice cream today. Probably a cup of tea, but you never know, when I get there I might change my mind. So I'll see you a bit later on. And it's Friday today, and I've just had a lovely breakfast, granola, honey Greek yoghurt and strawberries, which was really nice, and a nice big cup of tea. You can see it's still here. Well, I'm sat in the front room at the minute. Conservatory, all you can hear is the rain. It is pouring down with rain today. It's so cloudy, but the wind seems to have dropped. It's just a little bit of breeze out there now, but it is a little bit loud when you're sat in the conservatory when you've got an acrylic roof, so I thought I'd better sit in here. Yes, it's Friday morning, and I should have been at the shop sewing with Irene, but she she phoned up yesterday and said she wasn't very well, so we've cancelled today. So I've got a day at home again, which is brilliant. I mean, I hope Irene gets better soon. I'm sure we'll be back to normal next week, but it is so nice to have a day at home when it's my day off. So lots to do today. I don't think I'll get everything done right, but I've got lots of plans. I would like to make some bread because we've run out. I need some kind of cake making. I'm not sure what to do this time. I don't know whether to do a chocolate cake or I might have a look through my recipe books a bit later on. What else am I doing? Oh, I want to prepare dinner for tonight, which I think we might... Oh, the lights are flashing. I don't know whether to have mince, like a mince hot pot. I quite fancy doing mince hot pot and put in like a scone mix on top, so it's cobbler. Haven't had one of those for years. That might be nice. Bit of comfort food. What else am I doing? I've got some sewing to do, obviously, as always. I want to finish off the tutorial for the first Beatrix Potter quilt block. That's nearly done. I just need to edit it then, which hopefully I'll do over the weekend, because obviously I need to get this week's vlog exported as soon as possible today, because it takes so long, and then I can sort of finish off the editing for the quilt block. Then I can start on the second one. I want to try and get in front a little bit, and then I can decide what day I'm going to put the tutorials up. I've been thinking Wednesday. Wednesday might be tutorial day. So yes, so that's what I'll be doing, and I need to take some pictures because I've made 1 or 2 bags, and I would actually like to get them photographed and probably in my Etsy shop. But the lighting's not very good, so that means I'm going to have to get the studio lights on the go a bit later on today and get taking pictures. I've got my little helper coming after tea tonight for an hour or so. So yes, I'm going to go and get busy, go and get some bread on now. And can you hear all that rain? I'm back in the kitchen again. I've just been outside to my sewing room, and yeah, bad hair, and it's not too bad. Anyhow, I just thought I'd show you 3 of the bags I've been making this week. Can't show you the others because they are Beatrix Potter, and they will be all ready for showing on Sunday's podcast. So this is the first one. Now this is one of our small bags, and it holds 200 grams of yarn easy, but it's perfect for socks. So I'm going to do a few small ones. I've got the tag in, I've got the little tag on the side for stitch markers, and that's got birds and feathers, which is quite nice. And then the other one is, oh, it's fairies. So it's all fairies. And then the top piece of fabric is some Tilda fabric. I can't remember what it's called. The inside is cream again. Nice box bottom. It's got the tag on the side. And there's only one each of these 3 bags. So once they've gone, they're gone. That's it. And then this is a Tilda one. That's in that nice fabric. And then the top is Tilda as well. And the inside is cream, and it's cream with a white design, and I don't think it's going to pick up. It's got like a tiny pebble in white, but it looks really nice. And then they've all got cream drawstrings. So like I said, they'll be in my Etsy shop Saturday evening when the video goes, well, when the video goes live. The Etsy shop will go live as well with these bags. Yes, so I'm now going to put the bread on. I've waited until after I've done this bit of filming because obviously it's going to be all noise otherwise in the kitchen. So I'm going to get the bread machine on. I'm going to get some washing in, and then I'm going to go and do a little bit of sewing, and I'm going to come back in the kitchen, and I'm going to actually put the dinner in the oven this time, which I don't need to do yet. And then I will make a cake at the same time. So thank you all very much for joining me this week. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, please hit that like button and subscribe, because the more likes and subscribers I get, the higher my numbers will get, and the YouTube will see me and promote me a bit more, which would be great. So yes, don't forget, Sunday mini podcast day with Adele and all the new products that we're going to be launching for March. So I'll see you on Sunday. So thank you very much for joining me, and see you all again soon. Bye.